All right. I just finished the episode 90. I want to say 97. I want to make sure it's not 96. Content. I just finished episode 97 of the coin roll hunt. And at the end of one video, then I start the intro of the abridged. And like yesterday, we did the federal rolls again, and today we found our first two copper Lincoln Memorials out of the whole box, so it was pretty cool. And at the end of the last video, I do a bonus feature. I call it a bonus feature, and sometimes I'll get into a subject, and it like touches me in my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I leave it for the end. So anybody who doesn't want to see that stuff could just like watch the coin roll hunt and then just click out or whatever. You know what I mean? But I was a social worker for 20 years, and I guess part of the reason I did it for so long was because I felt compassion for people in need. So sometimes I'll talk about it during my coin roll hunts, and it'll get mixed in a bit there. Hope it doesn't bother anybody. But this is the abridged version. And since the only reason I'm talking about it is because I just ended the other video talking about it. And sometimes I will kind of continue it into the abridged version. So it's not like the most ultimate long video in the world. You know what I'm saying? So this is episode 97's abridged version. The federal 3-penny coin roll hunt of the federal pennies. And we found the two copper, which I'm going to show you now, the two copper Lincoln Memorials, and we found a bunch of other weird stuff. I don't know. I don't know if any of it has value or not. Probably not, but they did catch my attention, so that's what I do here. So if you don't want to watch the whole long version, or if you want extra content, that's what this video is for. And then after this, I'll do the shorts on the videos I'm going to show in the significant finds, and that's for extra content. And it's right here in front of me, so it's convenient. And most of my subscribers come from the shorts, so I'm going to continue doing it because people like it, So if people didn't like it, I'd stop doing it. So without further ado, it's only 3 minutes in, not too bad. Let's see what we got. All right, gotta put my glasses on, take a sip of coffee. Now, because I don't have a whole editing crew budget, and I make virtually nothing off of being monetized, I gotta blast through all this stuff, one after another, after another, after another. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to, sometimes I do take a break and come back, but generally speaking, I don't want to do that, So these are the two. I'm not even putting the gloves back on for these. These are the two copper pennies we found, right? It's a beauty. This one here is definitely an AU condition. So that was nice that we found. This was the first one we found. Look how clean that is. There's like not even a scratch on the field. Is there? Maybe that's a scratch on the bottom, but super clean. We found, look at this. I don't think I've ever found. No, I have never found I don't remember finding a Canadian cent. Is this a penny? No, I'm not trying to get into an argument with anybody. I don't know. I don't live in Canada, so I don't know if they call these pennies or not. In the United States of America, we call them pennies. Some people call them cents. But in Canada, what do you guys call them? Do you call these pennies, or is that even a word in Canada? I'm saying, because I know, like, if you're from other countries, then like there's no such word as a penny or something like that. Here we call these pennies. Some people call them cents. I get it. So I'm just asking, not trying to trigger anybody. But this is a beauty. To me, this is like mint. I don't even see a scratch on it. What do you think about this? Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see. Why did I? Oh, I'm gonna have to clean this. Doesn't that look like a W up there? So if that's a W, it's a die clash. It looks like, or is it just this the lining? You know, the striations of the dirt. Like you see, like there's lines there from the dirt. But man, doesn't that look like a W? So I don't know if this is a die clash or not. I had to hold on to this. This is a true parking lot damaged penny. As opposed to, see, I don't think this was from a parking lot. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard. It's so hard to tell because when I see diamond cuts, I don't know about this one. This one, it's hard to tell. I don't know. You decide. We found these three. Let me see. And now this, I'll get. This is my second look at them, so we'll see. Um, Pennies that I think these two look to me. Yeah, this one and this one look close to proof like, or they're proofs. I don't know. I don't know if they're proofs, but man, they are. I mean, they could be first strikes. They could be special planchets. They could be all kinds of stuff. This one here, though, I'm going to say, you can see on the field. You see those little lines in the field. You don't see that on these. You don't see it on that one. And that's the difference between a proof like or a special strike or a proof. Here you can see the lines. You can see the field. It's just there's a different type of planchet or treatment of the planchet or what have you. This is not a proof. This might just be a regular, nice looking penny. All right, so I'll keep that there just as an example for when I do the shorts. So these are all the fine. Look how hard or how used the die is that it created like a bowl shape in the on the penny. Might be some doubling. The doubling on the peripheral of the zinc sense is from the hub being tilted, which could come from a really worn out die, right? Because you could see like how come it's what I'm saying. You could see that like maybe the sides of the hub from hitting it so many thousands and thousands and thousands of times that it got worn out on the sides and started to push it. And because the zinc scents are filled with marshmallow inside and not metal, you could squash them. There's people who could like bend these with their fingers. That's how it's just copper on the outside. Let's see what else we got here. I think this one I was wondering if, yeah, you can see, looks like there's some doubling on this one. Especially in the one. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I just put it to the side to show. So you can't see it. You can only see it this way in the light. Yeah, you can see it there. Is it a die clash? I'm not sure. Is it just the like I said, a tilted hub that created like a little slight doubling around the edges? It could be that too. I know what this one is. So in yesterday's, I said, look, there's this goo on some of the pennies, and it looks like amber or syrup or whatever. I personally, I think this is from the mint. I think this is like the residue from the grease or the oil, and it just gets on some of the pennies and just stays there forever because it's such high, durable, industrial strength Goo. Anyways, I thought I would show that too. And what's this one? It's a brilliant one, that's for sure. It's a beauty. Is that the reason I put it to the side? Probably. Maybe just a really nice example of a 1995. And then last but not least, it was just so disgusting I had to show it. All those colors, almost like it, like what's it called? Pollock's paintings. Not, is it Andrew Pollock? Something Pollock. He did the paintings where he just took a bunch of tubes and just threw it at a canvas. That's kind of what this reminded me of. I went to art college before social work college for a few years, and it was a good experience. I really like art, to be honest with you. And I see something like this, and it kind of speaks to that part of me. All right, so thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this abridged version for episode 97. Look what Jess found. God bless all of you, and please click like and subscribe. It helps with the. I mean, they say it. I don't know. I don't know if it helps with the algorithm. I don't know. I'm just saying it because that's what they say. maybe it doesn't even matter. I don't know. But I appreciate it. It lets me know, right? When I see my subscriber count go up, it lets me know that that I'm doing something that people like. You know, if my subscribers count stops going up, I'll stop making. I'll figure something else out to do in life. You know, that's how it goes. You know, you move on. You know, if something doesn't work out, you move on. I really don't want to. So please click like and subscribe so I can keep making videos for you. And I'll see you in the next one.